It is one of the longest ongoing conflicts in the world. Peace has eluded Colombia since 1964, when Marxist-inspired peasants created the country's biggest guerrilla group, the Revolutionary Armed Forces of Colombia, or FARC, to defend themselves from the attacks of rich landowners and the military. Throughout the conflict's history, there have been numerous unsuccessful attempts for peace. The last negotiations, a decade ago, failed after an agreement to demilitarize large areas of the country allowed the FARC to grow stronger and increase the drug trafficking that fuels its operations. Previous efforts to bring the FARC into civil society were ruined by violence from military and paramilitary groups. In recent years, many of the top rebel leaders were captured or killed, and the FARC's ranks were depleted by half. Now, for the first time, the FARC appears willing to lay down its arms, and the government is promising to guarantee their access to the political arena.
Both sides have done an incredible job in the pre-negotiation stage of the process. For the first time, there is a clear path to peace and the willingness to reach a solution in a relatively short period. And we are living in a different time both in Colombia and internationally.
Colombian President Juan Manuel Santos officially announced the talks on September the 4th, promising to learn from the errors of the past. He says there will be no ceasefire or concessions before an agreement is reached. Negotiators from the government and the FARC will meet in Oslo, Norway this week, officially opening the peace process. From there, they will move to Cuba, where they will start working on a streamlined series of agreements: land ownership, the rights of the victims, drug trafficking, and the rebels' reintegration into civil society. But huge obstacles remain.
One
of the main challenges is that the negotiations are happening while the conflict continues. So the dialogue could be derailed by a car bomb or an attack. We've seen this happen in the past. There are powerful interests that want the process to fail.
Still, wary Colombians believe this is their best shot at peace. Opinion polls suggest a large majority back the dialogue. But the Colombian government knows it will need to show results soon, or face another failure. Lucia, Newman, Al Jazeera.